welcome to episode 41 of Kael's Eternity, where once again charge my armor a bit, but it's like it's barely even freaking charge at this point. So to fix that, what I need is more production, and I'm also going smart and fill in here. And the easiest way to get more production, quite simply, is to just add another bunch of another bunch of compressors. So that's the first order of business today. And here we go, making all the stuff. Doesn't actually seem to be doing anything though. Why? Like, that's why. Turns out this here is kind of slow because it's rely on this. Let's fix that. Let's see it's going. And lefty is itchy today. How to make this work? There's only one way to make it work, honestly. And I mean, just no. Okay. Oh. Oh well. Guess you're over there anyway. Cables. There, and then pick up all of that and put that on there like that. And now this here is once again set up properly. And of course, someone's messaging me on Discord, I think. So, a message or a ping, one of the two, but yeah, we'll deal with it after this recording. And it's slowly getting there. Looks like I'm mostly missing the, yeah. Okay, so bridgestone and plastic sheets. I love doing a barrel roll. So this got scheduled and not just crafted, which means there's something missing. Or not. Actually, do I have any lubricant? Nope. I also don't have any spare speed upgrades. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Skip a minute. And another minute. Actually, let's do 2. What are you fucking waiting on? There's gotta be waiting on some. So that goes in with plastic and nuggets. Could be the number? Or is it just being weak? Ah. Turbine blades are not what's currently being done, so... Right. So it's waiting on redstone. Yeah, I don't have any redstone dust in there, that's the issue. Best way to do this. Ground bases have to turn drop them in, I think. So it needs one. Hang on, that's goes crafting one. What's PCB need? Right. See if it's actually that that's turning bottlenecking it. Hoping not, but doesn't actually seem to allow me to actually, see the actual item entities. Right, I have to do this then. Put that there. Alright. But I don't have the jump upgrade on here yet. Right, so that there is relying on having at least 2 of these. Yeah, PCB needs 2 redstone torches, plastic sheet, and then so what's slime ball used for? Right. I'm gonna hazard a guess. There's not enough of something in there. So let's make some more gold nuggets and see how long until something pops. Not sure why it's like I'm lagging today. No, something just popped. Yep. And for redstone torch, looks like I literally just need So the one thing that is currently missing there is basically the plastic sheets. Maybe. Though, it's also got redstone torch in there, so let's see. Right, so there's one redstone torch in there. One actually. It doesn't look like I went into my backpack, so that'll pop it. Or not. Why isn't it popping? Ah, because it needs the plastic, that's why. I have the plastic, it's just for some reason not going in. Which implies that's how I managed to break the system. Alright. Yeah, that's one. Alright, so looks like at least two. What's missing now then? Right, looks like it's still missing a bit of gold. Let's also bring out the redstone again. Right, so slime balls in there. Slime balls combine with plastic and the gold nuggets. So let's see. There we go. And then of course that then proceeds to make the extra redstone torch simply extraneous. And there we go. Basically all fixed now. Next step is to repair that. Well, I say repair, but you know, basically put it back together essentially. And of course got a freaking weird net and sprint toggle thing going on. I really hate it when that game does that. See how much I can drain, apparently none, okay. $400, yes. Can I do 800? No. I can do 700. That's good. I can do another 700. Okay. 600 then. And I should be able to do 400, I believe. Nope. 200. No. Because that's now going through the sticks. I have to type this. some reason my door's open. Alright. Now. I don't seem to have any units yet. But I might be able to actually, you know, craft a unit or two. So the unit, and of course all that has to be all crafted still. Alright. That's not doing anything yet. Okay. That's because this is still running. Alright. Let's jump ahead 5 minutes, shall we? I wonder actually. Kerosene. Only takes diesel. Alright. Spin it again. Wait another minute. Alright. Give it 2 minutes then. Yep. And now that there should be going. It's way faster here. And left, turn sprint into the tick. There we go. Actually, next to probably be here, wouldn't it? And of course, now the cat's pushed my door open again. Oh, I'm just giving up at this point. Actually, no. Rather than doing that, any of these and mega. That's crafting co-processing. Right, so then having time to go back into just split up basically, so screw it. Since I have to eventually put them back anyway. Until those go through. Give them a moment or two. Crafting unit. Just need to make the Oh wow, so it turned out to make it. Yeah, love it. Actually, do I have any done? Yeah, I've got freaking plenty of diamonds and emeralds. I can literally just freaking do this. Oh, it's exactly 9 stacks available there. Yeah. Put them back. Make 1 block of diamonds again. Yep. For the rest of these emerald fuse. Yes. Still works anyway. They'll probably have to put all those in there at some point anyway, so yeah, why not make it now? That done. Now, I'm thinking we continue this around. And go to put that back one actually. Because I need to access underneath here. So put that there. And then until it's free. Shouldn't take too long. Which one is me? Right, I fucked up. That. And then fill the recipe. Storage. Make that 16k. There we go. And of course, now it's technically online, but I need to make one more assembler. Then put you on there. course, because of that, I now also need to get some more cables. Let's go this way. And now, once I've now fill up all these assembles here, I can now, you know, just basically build the next one on, or next one along rather. Because once these are all filled up, but I'm actually waiting till I have them as advanced providers though. Yeah, just give myself a little bit more leeway. But okay, so emeralds. Yeah. But do I need to bring out here? Because I'm pretty sure I end up putting stuff in that doesn't necessarily need to be in. Just give enough kind of. I don't know why that's not going to the UV light box yet. Oh. Cleaver. Crude oil. Flux compressors is kind of nice. Okay, yeah, that's probably about it, really. Actually not going on the other. There's really not actually that much there going in that I don't want in their mini system, if that makes any sense. And there's Discord again. And basically everything else, you know, I'm perfectly fine with having like sitting near me. Well, we'll take a stack of these. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go over and install the new flux compressor. Because at this point, even just one will be a massive boost, basically. There we go. Now, how many of these need volume upgrades? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I need 75. That's not 75. That's 75. Yeah. Right now I don't really have to worry too much about how much, you know, production each one actually makes, because, you know, each one now makes at least 16 milliliters of pressure. And, you know, that's already maxed out. Is we're going for like what? Okay, so this one is going down, but it's basically still I think it's going down too. And then it's going up though. I'm not really getting this. Let's check this. Alright, so that she is technically going down. Nine. Why? You're still going up, so that means it's equalizing at somewhere between these two numbers. Right, so it's equalizing somewhere between 7.3 and 7.4, it looks like. Yeah, still trending upwards, which is good. Alright. Let's tick sprint a day. Because I want to try and get this turn filled as much as I can. Unfortunately, it's basically as slow as it was before, though. Man. This PCB needs to go through this, so... That should automatically go through here. Maybe it won't. No, it won't. Oh well. What I can do though is wait until it comes out. It's not freaking done yet. It's actually not. Alright. $300 almost did it. Right. I reckon let's get another flux compressor going. Seconds. Sprint at 300 seconds just to, you know, get things up and running. fast going up now? It's like going, what, maybe about 10 a second? Looks like it's at least able to, like, you know, somewhat turn, you know, fill my armor though. Let's do it as a 50-minute. So literally almost an hour's worth. It's really freaking going up slowly. Looks like it's basically about level now. I think next time I come to and put air into my armor, there'll probably be, like, at the very least over 10 over 10 bar when I step on it. Let's do another 5-minute sprint. Okay, so that's at 44. What does another one do? Okay, so each round of 300 does about 12 bar, so 0.12 bar. I got 44 to go. That should get me up to full pressure. I just realized, like, basically, let me just do this real quickly first, and then we'll get back into it. That type of job has literally been going for most of the episode. There it goes, on exactly 10 bar. It's not quite getting higher than that. Now it is. Yeah, because I don't have the full number of security upgrades, I'm gonna stagger them. Actually, even better. Actually, I can just freaking make some. So it doesn't actually tend to say what each one has. Okay. Right, so I need 4 security upgrades. Hopefully they make pretty quickly. And while I'm at it, clear that one. Spread the mill. And there we go. Now, you put one in each. I'm not really worrying too much about the temperature in each, even though these ones here, because that's not what the real concern will actually be. It's like, you know, they go over temperature, they just make a little bit less until they cool down. But if they go over pressure, then they blow up, which I really don't want. That seems to be holding steady. Stuck full. You're also stuck full. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Let us launch our way over. To the worksite. Of course, we'll probably only get about, I don't know, 20 minutes worth of work on it this episode, but yeah. I'll just cut the recording and record episode 42 then. And unfortunately, right now it's all this kind of stuff where it's like, you know, all just essentially setting things up. But over time, my content will slowly become more and more actually enjoyable as I'm like focusing on literally stuff like this, like, you know, clearing out land / terrain and building stuff. And yeah. Three. Yeah. On this side, pretty sure it's less than 5 centimeters, so gotta hold it like this. Okay. That's 6 in. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pop you. And of course, it didn't pop exactly where I wanted it to. Oh. Seems almost random which way the AoE goes. Anyways. Let's clear out here. Oh, it's falling asleep now. Mind you, I did actually get around about 8 hours sleep last night. But then again, my body's freaking weird. Like, literally, I get pretty much exactly 8 hours sleep. and like, usually I'm like basically like raring to go essentially, right? But yet I get 7 or 9 hours sleep, or less or more, and I end up basically being ready to drop like what, maybe 12 hours later, if that. There's like no rhyme or reason for it either. Or at least none that I know of anyway. How many blocks wide is this one? 3, okay. And you come all the way back. Okay, so why... Alright. Almost looks like... Yeah, it's basically like 1 in. Yeah. And it's still messed up. Hang on. Also requires 3 blocks out, so that's to there. I hate this bug. Keep on forgetting that I don't have the super optimal on this now, on this training server yet. I got God on something. Yeah, apparently yes I did. Dig out all here. I'm only doing 1 block tall for now because I'm not sure what exactly what I do as the walls. Yeah, like the permanent material basically. Or 3 blocks. There's 3. Cool. And you go out by basically exactly 15. So it should be 15. And given that's not, but this should be aligned with here, that means I messed up somewhere along the line. Because this here is supposed to be aligned with this, and then that goes out one. Pretty sure that there's actually one over as well. Yep. And there's basically 1 block longer. So that eventually goes like this. Yeah. All in all, this should be exactly 12 wide. Yep, it's 12 wide, so... And you... Right, so it's... basically 10 wide. So here it's meant to be 10. Right, so you go there. So then somehow that there's also lost 2 blocks, basically. Because all of this here should be basically 76 blocks. Do top first, actually. So, yeah, that's 76 blocks from here all the way to here. Okay, so the issue is that somehow here is on. Somehow I managed to be like 3 blocks short. How exactly, I don't know. But this here, Right, so here should be 23. Ah, it's literally right here. Find the 23 mark. Dang it. And then 2, 3. Double check my math. Right. There. It's more like 18 actually. And that goes in by 2. It's like 1 thick, and then it goes out by 6. So and then from there it goes out by another about 23. So that's 4 blocks out. And it comes in 1. And then of course the ring's also mirrored as well in position. Which kind of does make things a lot easier actually. Hello, Master Shifty. What you doing? That cat warrior just decided to hop up onto my desk. And he's now sticky beaking out the window from in front of my keyboard. And not too terribly fussed about the fact I just, technically, broke a block that used to be there on accident. Double check the length is right. And use my smaller one. The fuck? Never heard that cave sound before. Right, so that's 9. Yep. And you come in by 2. And then position there. New position there. Alright. Here. New position here. There we go. Bloody hell. No idea if that turn came through on the video or not, but I just heard what sounded like freaking a plane practically crashing right overhead. Alright. Get the 0 line. Alright. So that's 10. Is it properly on the 0 line though? It looks like yes it is, okay. So it turns out that here is actually symmetrical. It just looks like this only has 2. Or does it? It's actually 3. And it also goes in by 6, so... And that's 1.5, so... How wide are you? That's about 1.5 or slightly more. Yeah, slightly more. So that's 5 across. Three, 4. So, this nice and flush. Now, I think it's meant to be. Almost like 1.5 thick. Yeah, it works. Alright, so. Okay, so that needs to go like this. Looks like one. Is it one block though? Or is it two? No, it's 2 blocks, okay. So it's 1. Actually, what does that line up with? That lines up with not quite the long beam in the middle. So it's basically 1 block up from it. So 1 block this way. Meaning, if I run back, I can actually orient it properly. Okay, that looks cool. Right, cool. Now, from here, it then comes back. By 10. 2, 3, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now. From here it then comes back in until it lines up with there. Lines up with that. The elevator will at least. Yeah, so it's close, right? Yeah. There's one trying to do something. Just so I actually know properly, how far up do we go? Let's use. Where the hell to put it now? Right. Right. Yeah. Cool, so both sides have the same. Nice. Right, so looks like 11. of course target the wrong one. Perhaps once I get the infrastructure a little easier. Right, yeah. So it's 11 out this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there's one block too far. But yeah, that's supposed to have a match with that. So what am I freaking missing here? Let's go some fucking missing here, like. Yeah, that's 10, but somehow I need to be able to freaking square this somehow. Like, it is 11 wide. Yeah, somehow that doesn't put this at, like, you know, this level. Like, this here is 1.5 blocks. So I'm somehow 3 blocks off. You know what? This is how annoying this sound pretty advantage. I'm just going freaking sleep. Like 3 blocks might not sound like much, but unfortunately, when we're dealing with this, it kind of is. So, here it's supposed to be 26 across, okay. Wow, the argument happening outside's actually pick up on my microphone. I'm kind of surprised at how quick I'm descending too. Like, I'm basically then like aiming straight ahead, but yet I'm going down, not straight. Eh. Okay, so that's why it's fucked up. Somehow I've got an extra 11 blocks of range on this. I don't know how to freaking square this. This should be... Actually, not screw it. I'm just gonna freaking go and do over this side. Psst. Yes. Where to insert to? That says I, but then so is inventory. So what gives? Let's yeah, I know one. Oh yeah, it's turn enable and disable. Yeah. Right. Let's try doing this. So I do want to now be more floaty. There we go. Oh. That was freaking weird. Got screwed up by automatic writing, it looks like. Come on. Alright. Gonna have to do it like this then. There we go. Yeah, I reckon I'll just, you know, essentially just turn and build the rest of here out, and then hopefully be able to work out how to fix up that. Now for now though, yeah, there's not really anything else to do other than say, you know, I'll see you all in episode 42 of Kael'Alanai.